will be Trevor Lawrence's number 2 receiver. Let's bring in Ashley Gonzalez, who's live here at the Lemon Bar with me. And Ashley, who might that number 2 receiver be?
Well, Chris, we have Brian Thomas Jr. as that number 1. Like you said, we no longer have Christian Kirk. So you're right, who is that number 2 and 3? And we had James Gladstone who told us who might be that 2 and 3, but we all know it starts with Trevor Lawrence, who plans on starting with himself and his footwork.
I think I'm going to be able to play even faster and get through progressions and feel confident and trust that.
Jaguars quarterback Trevor Lawrence says that foundation is key as the Big Cats shift into a new offensive scheme.
For us, it's going to be more to learn. It's going to be more work put in for all the guys of got to learn the system, because it's a tough system to learn, but it's going to help us play faster. It's going to help us be in the right play.
Jaguars head coach Liam Cohen says part of that success hinges on new targets other than superstar Brian Thomas Jr.
Naturally right now at Parker Washington and Diami Brown at the receiver positions, and then saying that, hey, Brenton Strange hopefully continues to ascend. How do we use our 2 running backs to be able to supplement some of that usage, right, and be able to get more people involved?
Cohen also believes they can add more receivers throughout the draft.
I think there's some just good, sound, solid players at a few different spots where there's also some ball-in-hand athletes. There's also a couple of guys that can win 50-50 balls. There's some really good football players all throughout this draft.
Lawrence says he knows defenses will cloud Brian Thomas Jr., but he's encouraged by the depth he has.
I really like I said, Diami and the speed, and obviously Brian is. I thought he had some great experience last year with all the injuries we had of having to just step up, and everyone knew we're targeting Brian, and he's going to get majority of the targets, and he still shined and played well and produced every game. So that was great practice for him, because that's what's going to happen now that he's shown that the rest of his career.
And so after tonight, Trevor Lawrence will probably have to remember a few more names of what he's used to, but we are here at the draft party. Lots of people, the vibes are up, and I made some friends. Andrew? Tyler and Morgan. Y'all, who should the Jags pick up tonight? We're not talking names. What position should we pick up tonight?
I think with Cohen's background coming in with a new regime, they got to go offense. The last few years it's been tough. We need someone to come in and be a heavy hitter and score touchdowns.
Scoring touchdowns is literally what we're all looking for. Thank you so much. Thank you, Morgan. Reporting live from the draft party, I'm Ashley Gonzalez. Back over to you.